Hello, my name is Andrew Zhronsky, and today I will be giving a speech, an informative speech about meditation and its effects on the human body. And this will be my audience for the day. Excuse my dog barking. So, I think that I can confidently say that most people deal with stress on a daily basis. Whether it's caused by school, work, or just life in general, your mind is constantly racing from one thing to another. Things like late assignments, social media, or even just figuring out plans with friends. Because of this, many people have begun to look for ways to combat this stress. Some ways are better than others and healthier, of course. And out of many ways, one that has become increasingly popular is meditation. So, meditation has been practiced for thousands of years in different cultures across the globe. Today, it has evolved into a practice that is widely used for its effects on the mind and body. Even though most people have heard of the concept of meditation, not everybody fully understands what it is and how it works. So, as someone interested in finding ways to reduce unnecessary stress, I wanted to better understand meditation and how it impacts people's lives. Today, I will discuss what meditation is, how it works, and how it impacts physical and mental health. To begin, I will explain what meditation is and how it's practiced. So, meditation is a mental practice that involves focus and awareness. Meditation's literal definition is a practice used to train attention and awareness. It most often involves focusing on a single thing, like your breath or your thoughts. According to the Mayo Clinic, meditation is a simple practice used to promote relaxation and reduce stress, and also promote awareness of the present moment. So there are several types of meditation. The most common and generally most popular type is guided meditation, which is when an instructor or a recording takes you through the process of meditation, giving steps. It's very structured, and it's most commonly used by beginners because people don't really know where to start with meditation. And then another common type of meditation is mindfulness meditation, which prioritizes staying in the present moment and processing thoughts, but not actually reacting to them. So, for example, instead of getting distracted by your racing thoughts, mindfulness meditation aims to acknowledge them and then let them pass. So basically, the bottom line is, no matter the type, the end goal of meditation is to improve a person's focus and self-awareness. So now that I've given some info about what meditation is, I'm going to go more in depth on how it actually works. So meditation works by calming the mind and improving focus. It reduces mental fog and distractions by improving your attention span. When people focus on something simple, like I was saying before, breathing or your thoughts, the mind begins to wander. People aren't used to sitting in silence. People can get uncomfortable. A lot of people, especially nowadays with social media and attention spans being so short, people want constant short-term dopamine hits and stimulation. So the goal during meditation is you can still have thoughts. The goal isn't to ignore them, but rather you let them pass through and allow yourself to come back to whatever activity that you chose to focus on, like your breathing. So as you repeat this process, the process of meditation over and over and over, just like muscles in the gym, after you show consistency, your concentration and mental control begin to strengthen and grow. Meditation also affects your brain's unconscious response to stress. So the whole idea of meditation is that it encourages your brain to slow down and just relax. When everything is constantly stimulating your brain, meditation quite literally does the opposite. It forces you to be comfortable with that silence I was talking about. And when I mention silence, I don't mean literal sound, because you can quite literally meditate anywhere, especially if you've been practicing it for a long time. But by silence, I mean the absence of the usual racing thoughts. Things like, did I turn off the stove? Or, shoot, did I forget to feed my cat earlier? Just the little things that, in the grand scheme of things, don't really matter. Obviously, I'm not saying that you should constantly forget to feed your cat, and that doesn't matter, but, you get what I'm saying. It just adds unnecessary stress. So, the American Psychological Association explains that meditation can help regulate emotional responses and reduce stress levels. Because of this, individuals who meditate are more likely to respond calmer rather than impulsively once a stressful situation presents itself. And finally, I'll explain how meditation impacts mental and physical health. Meditation impacts both mental and physical health in several ways. For one, it promotes a sense of calm and emotional well-being. This translates to all facets of life, not just dealing with one's own thoughts. It can be really important to stay calm, especially when things get heated. Not only dealing with stress, but just general life advice, you know? This, Also, according to Harvard University, meditation can reduce stress, ease symptoms of depression, and overall improve well-being. This can be attributed to meditation allowing people to manage and control their thoughts in a more positive and efficient manner. And also, meditation not only is a mental thing, which most people think it is, but it also can improve physical health. It can improve your sleep, which is one of the most important things that promote good health. It allows the body to unwind and relax before going to bed. It can lead to decreases in blood pressure, which are obviously caused by stress. And the impacts on its physical health just overall leads to improved health and wellness. And yeah, to wrap it all up, we discussed what meditation is, how it works, its impacts on both mental and physical health. And I hope you guys learned something. I hope you learned that meditation isn't just sitting in a silent, dark room. It's about training your brain to respond differently to stressful thoughts and situations. By developing a deeper understanding of how meditation actually works, you can understand the positive effects on your mental and physical well-being. It may seem like a pretty straightforward practice, but in reality, it's a dazzling representation of how the mind and body can work together for one's own benefit. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day.